Hey guys, Hellfire Mike here, talking about episode 5 of season 2. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want spoilers, stop watching here. So I want to talk about who I think is the other player at the table that Mr. House mentions.
I believe there is another player at the table. The same unknown entity responsible for your demon in the snow.
Doesn't know who it is. If Mr. House doesn't know who it is, that doesn't leave a whole lot of people on the table. He mentions he believes it's the same people responsible for the demon in the snow, aka the Deathclaw. The Enclave has always been heavily involved with the Deathclaws, trying to making intelligent ones, trying to brainwash them, trying to control them, making them deadlier. So if they're one of the same, the Enclave is pretty much the guys who made Deathclaws. So for those of you who don't know the Enclave very well, they aren't just the bad guys from Fallout 2 and Fallout 3. They are, but they existed a long time before the war. They're essentially a group of powerful individuals from all the United States, past presidents, Joint Chief of Staff, scientists, military members like generals, politicians, wealthy industrialists, people like Robert House. So they all came together and formed a group. They're kind of like the Illuminati of Fallout. So its current canon status is kind of questionable. But originally the Fallout Bible, which was written by Chris Avellone, one of the original creators of Fallout, the vaults were originally an experiment, all sponsored by Enclave. Vault-Tec is the Enclave's kind of a official government company front, and they're using all of the vaults to experiment on people in a giant social experiment, to test everyone in unique experiences, basically because they were planning on colonizing space, and they wanted to see how long trips in a ship, somewhere underground, no lights, and strange situations would affect human populace to see if the spaceship thing was even feasible. So to me personally, it makes a lot of sense that the Enclave would want to ensure that a nuclear war happens. They put all this time and money into Vault-Tec, into their experiments, into the oil rig, having all these bases around the whole country, probably the whole world. So the whole project is an insane amount of time, money, and resources to invest in something that's based off of a possibility. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Enclave wanted to ensure that the Great War would happen so they could essentially rebuild the world in their image, exactly how they wanted, which is, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the route the show's going to go and tell us, yeah, it was the Enclave who did it. They caused the Great War, and they figured they'd be in the best situation to take over. And then they got stopped by a kid from Vault 101 in a tribal, so it didn't work out too good for them. But I definitely think Enclave will be the villain of season 3. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Do you think it's not the Enclave, Robco? Are we even gonna get an answer? Is Mr. House just tweaking? Let me know.